Hello traders, welcome to the free video. So today I'm going to be talking about Chewy because I think it's about time to take it for another ride. Now I've had a lot of fun with Chewy. There's been, multiple different times in history here where it's exploded, particularly because of the high short interest. It's also a COVID stock. And then right around the beginning of October, after this last push higher, it just found a lot of resistance around the $70 price point. It just hasn't really done much. But you know what that means? That means that a squeeze has consolidated and it's likely to break out of this squeeze. So when you're looking at Chewy right here, it's holding up against some pretty key areas of support. 61, you also have the 50 period simple right here. You have several key lines, and most importantly, it has a slingshot squeeze setting up. So when I'm looking at this ticker, for me, I think the easiest target is going to be about $70 because that's where all the resistance is. But the overall target is going to be 75, which is a new high. So looking at this, how would I trade it? Well, it's basically, sitting on a key area of support, even though it was up today. So, I do own a bunch of the stock as well, and I think it's a great stock buy too. But as far as trading in the options market and looking for a potential move to new highs, when you're looking at the expected move, it's pricing in about $11 into December. You could try that. I do think that is a little bit too long dated, because the thing is that if it gets there prior, your butterfly is not really going to mature very well. So when I'm looking at something like this, I would absolutely prefer to give it a little bit more time. And the thing is it's so cheap. When you're looking at a butterfly, 65, 75, 85, $1.83. It's going to give you really solid risk to reward on this ticker. I think that doing it in December is going to be a little bit safer, December 18th anyways, but I do think that you could shorten the time frame just due to the squeeze. So Chewy does typically have some pretty explosive moves when it takes off. So for that reason, if you wanted to put some butterflies in some different series, like put one in the December 4th series, put one in the December 18th series, then that way you could kind of cover all your bases. The other thing that you could do is just simply buy the long calls all the way out in December. That would ensure that if this thing takes off, you don't have to worry about timing it too well, and you just have long calls that are going to give you that much time. So looking at the 618 retracement level, this has obviously been a key area of resistance at 65. So basically, I would just want to see Chewy get through that level. If it keeps failing at that level, that's the time where I would consider taking the trade off. And I would especially consider taking it off if it broke through 56.80. But again, that's $8 lower. So keep all that in mind. But I have my eye on Chewy, and I might be looking for a buy tomorrow. Other than that, I'm going to be joining Henry Gamble and David Starr for David's class tomorrow. It's called David Starr's Voodoo Lines. He's basically a magician, and he's created this amazing tool that allows you to identify specific technical levels to trade against. This is especially great for people who like to combine it with Fibonacci, or if you don't know Fibonacci and you don't want to know Fibonacci, this tool is great because it does all the work for you and you don't even have to worry about making levels. So if you want more information on that class, you can go to simplertrading.com/predict. Again, I'm going to be teaching first thing tomorrow morning with David, and Henry's going to be joining him on the 19th. So I hope you all had a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you do have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see you in the next episode.